Today's episode is brought to you by Kangaroo. Kangaroo was created to ensure that everyone has access to home security. Every product Kangaroo makes starts with 3 questions. Is it simple? Can it be produced at a price that everyone can afford? And is it secure? With Kangaroo, you never pay for unnecessary bells and whistles, and you know that your data is going to be secure. The front door security kit is a simple setup with no tools or tech geeks required. If you have Wi-Fi in a smartphone, you can use Kangaroo. Go to heykangaroo.com to learn more and start keeping your home safe today. And be sure to use the code RINGDONG for 20% off any Kangaroo complete subscription order.
Hi, am I on the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear, high as necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better, Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Live from the Red Dragons radio studios in lovely Tucson, Arizona, this is Am I on the Air? And now, please welcome your host, Don Mega. Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. It's season 20, episode 32, and tonight's show is titled Project Mega. So I welcome you. This is your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest when it comes to entertainment news. Every Monday night, you come right here, amiontheair.com, or to your iTunes, or to your Spotify, and you check out the latest episode of Am I on the Air to get caught up with everything going down in the world of television and movies. And you might even get a couple reviews here and there. But boy, it's been an interesting thing, man, because these last couple weeks, the reviews have been just kind of right? We've had a couple TV shows. We haven't really had too many movies to get into. Well, that all changes tonight. I have 4 movies. I have 3 television shows to all talk to you about. And I have these mini spoiler-free reviews going down. So without any further ado, live from the Red Dragons radio studios here on this Monday, August the 17th, it's time to get cracking here at the Red Dragons radio studios. So, here we go. Let's go. Let's do some reviews. Let's start with the movies, as always. And I'm going to kick it off with the brand new Seth Rogen film, An American Pickle. This is an HBO Max original film. So, a couple different things here. I'm a big Seth Rogen fan. I talked about this movie a little bit on last week's episode, and I was talking about how it was kind of divisive, right? I had a friend like it, I had another friend not like it. It was just kind of in the middle. But I had somebody tell me, shout out Jose, that if I was a fan of Seth Rogen, I would probably really dig this. So I decided to check it out. I've been waiting for something unique to air on HBO Max to give me a reason to watch it, so I decided to check out An American Pickle. And I was disappointed. This movie is not very good. I wanted to shut it off within the first 10 minutes. I honestly did. I was just like, oh my god, if this stays up the way it is right now, I need to shut this damn thing off. Luckily, once the time frame of the movie came into current day, it got a little bit better, and I was like, okay, I can kind of hang with it now. but overall it's not that good. Seth Rogen, he plays this pickle briner who falls into a vat of pickle juice right as the factory is getting condemned, and we fast forward to present day, and these kids are playing around with a drone, and they end up knocking the lid off, and he comes back to life, and he's trying to connect with his family, especially his nephew, who of course is played by Seth Rogen also, and just kind of trying to find his way in the world. I'm sorry, man. I love Seth Rogen. I really, really do. And I wanted to love this just for him, and I can't do it, man. This movie is not very good. It was very boring. It's got some chuckles here or there, but overall, it is just not that great. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give an American Pickle 2 out of 5 stars. Not my cup of tea. Next movie up. I talked about it on last week's show also, that I was hoping to get to it this weekend, and I did, and that is The Tax Collector. The Tax Collector is the brand new David Ayer film that went straight to VOD. David Ayer, of course, director of Suicide Squad, End of Watch. He's done a handful of things, and I like him, man. He's a good director, and I was anxious to see what this one was, especially seeing Shia LaBeouf in the trailer, all gangstered out. And this movie here, the whole purpose behind tax collecting is, sometimes businesses, they pay for protection, and we're dealing with LA crime, drug cartels, different things like that. And this is just gritty LA street crime kind of movie, just grimy. And I loved it. I really, really loved it. I thought this movie was great. I really dug it. Good, true to form for David Ayer. Shia was great. All the violence in this thing is next level. It is graphic. It is gory. This is hardcore rated R. And man, I mean, it's an hour and a half, and it's hour and a half of pretty much straight brutality. I really dug it. I'm going to probably watch it again here soon, just to kind of run through it again. But I really wanted to recommend this one, man. Check it out on VOD. You can rent it right now for just $7 on all the major platforms. If you like that hardcore kind of street crime, then, I think you'll really dig The Tax Collector. So check that out. I would give The Tax Collector 3.5 out of 5 stars. Didn't quite get to 4. I teetered at moments of a 4. But overall, I think 3.5 is a pretty good sweet spot for this one. Okay, next up, Project Power. So Project Power is the big new release on Netflix. Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I saw this trailer last month and instantly fell in love. I was like, man, this movie's going to be the best. I'm so excited. I really need to start tempering my expectations when it comes to Netflix original movies, because I feel like they never quite live up to what I hope based on these trailers. But it's a good movie. It is a good movie. I'm not going to shit on it. I think my expectations were just too damn high for this movie, and it did not meet my high-ass expectations. So it made me kind of land in the middle for it. But I am totally down to sit through this thing again with some lowered expectations and see how I feel when it's all said and done. I love the premise to this. Basically, there's this drug on the streets. It's a pill. It's a magic pill. And if you take it, it unlocks a superpower inside of you that lasts for 5 minutes. Now, what I loved about the concept is the fact that everybody has a different superpower. So we can all take the same pill, but like I might be invincible, you might be bulletproof, someone else might turn into fire, like someone else might turn invisible. Everybody has a different power. And then some people just can't handle the pill and they blow the hell up, or they die, or you never know what you're going to get when you're taking this pill. Jamie Foxx is looking for his daughter who's been kidnapped. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a cop that's on the case. And of course, we're dealing with street thugs using these pills for not so good things. So overall, good action, some really good scenes, but the movie just kind of felt very okay to me overall. But like I said, I think my expectations were truly, truly too high on this one. So I do want to sit down and watch it again and then see where it goes from there. But as of right now, I would give Project Power 3 out of 5 stars. It's good. It's just not as great as I'd hoped it to be. I thought this would easily be a 4 or 5 star film, and it was just in the middle there with a 3. So But I highly recommend, check it out. If you like the trailer, check it out and see what you think. Project Power. It's now out on Netflix. And my last film is a family film. This is something that I really had no idea about till last week. Last week the trailer dropped, and I watched it, and I was like, this looks cute, and I showed my daughter the trailer, and she was like, yeah, that looks good. I had no idea when this movie was coming out, and then all of a sudden over the weekend, I popped on my Disney Plus, and there it was, Magic Camp. So, Magic Camp is a new Disney Plus original movie, and it's a family film. It's about Magic Camp. It's about these kids who, of course, go to a magic camp to be taught how to do magic. Now, the cool thing about this movie is, I mean, it's fun, it's heartwarming, it's got a good message. It's something you've obviously seen before a million times. This is typical kid kind of style, right? Adam Devine is the main star in this, and he used to do magic, and he used to be really good at it, and he kind of fell out the limelight, but he gets an opportunity to go be a coach and a teacher at the magic camp, or I should say the Institute of Magic, as they joke in the movie. And of course he gets stuck with the ragtag shitty group of kids, and he's got to teach them, but he doesn't think there's much that they can do with it. And of course, in typical Disney fashion, you know how it goes from there. But I really enjoyed it. My daughter absolutely loved this movie, so much that the minute it was over, she was like, again, let's watch it again. And I'm like, we just finished it. And then later that night, she actually did watch it again for a second time. So she's seen it twice in one day. She's been talking about it. She really digs magic a lot. I mean, when we watch America's Got Talent, that's when she really pays attention, is when the magicians hit the stage. So it's something that really has her intrigued, and of course with the kids, and it's funny. She loved it, which made me love it. And honestly, like I said, whenever I rate kid movies, I always try to do it from the perspective of the audience. And I think Magic Camp was a fun ride, so I would give it 3 out of 5. It's not going to hurt anybody. It's not going to change the world. But it's on Disney Plus. It's free. Sit down with your fam and have a couple laughs. All right? So there's my 4 movie reviews of the week. We had an American Pickle, which was, I don't even know if I rated that one, but I would give it 2 out of 5 for American Pickle. Tax Collector was 3.5 out of 5. Project Power was 3 out of 5. And Magic Camp was 3 out of 5. So there's your 4 movies. Now let's switch over to television. I got 3 new things to discuss. I'm going to start with one that's actually came out a couple months ago, but I haven't had a chance to check it out until a couple days ago, and that's Little Fires Everywhere. This is a Hulu exclusive show starring Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington, and it's based on a best-selling book. I don't even know how to get into this one without any spoilers. All I'm going to say is it's really interesting. It's 8 episodes long. I have watched the first 4, and I'm super intrigued and can't wait to see where it goes. It's just got some twists and turns. It's a drama, and it's pretty damn good. So check it out. Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. The next show, another 2 brand new shows that just started this weekend. Number 1, Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is a new comedy that is a Apple TV Plus exclusive. So yeah, I know I got you guys on all these different streaming platforms, but Apple TV Plus, Ted Lasso with Jason Sudeikis. And basically, he is an American coach who gets brought overseas to the UK to coach their football league. And of course, he's got no experience. He's never done, soccer before. And he's, getting in there trying to make this ragtag team a winner. And this show's got a little bit of twists and turns to it too, but it's hilarious. It's really, really funny. Jason Sudeikis is a writer and a producer on it. This is his baby. And so far, the first 3 episodes have dropped. I've watched all 3 episodes, and I love it. And I cannot wait till the next episode drops. So I highly recommend Ted Lasso if you have Apple TV Plus. And if you don't have Apple TV Plus, get it. It's $5 a month. And I think it's worth the watch. There's a lot of good stuff on that streaming platform. And lastly, last but not least, it's the new HBO original series, Lovecraft Country. So Lovecraft Country is another one that it's very hard for me to explain what the hell it is. But it takes place back in the day. It's got some racial elements to it, but then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's got creatures, and it's
it takes some real big turns. This thing's executive produced by J.J. Abrams. Jordan Peele's involved in this. It's really good, to be honest. So the first episode just debuted last night. It's an hour-long episode. The first half, I was a little rocky on it. I was like, this is kind of going slow. What are we doing here? And of course, that's kind of typical in your first episodes, right? We're building up to stuff. But in the second half of the episode, oh my God, like, I wish I could talk about it. So much cool stuff happens in the second half of the episode that just had me like, holy shit, I can't wait to see the next episode. So I think this is going to be a big hit. I think this is going to be a big one. It looks like it actually debuted with some pretty good ratings last night on HBO. You can watch it on HBO, watch it on HBO Max. Check out Lovecraft Country. The girl that plays Black Canary is in this show, and she is awesome in this. And my boy JV Lewis sent me a picture of the main dude, and somebody on Twitter had said, after watching Lovecraft Country, this is the only guy I see now as John Stewart. And I saw the picture and I was like, oh my God, I can actually see it. It actually works really, really well. So who knows what the DC future holds for either of these two, but some interesting stuff. So check it out. So 3 real good shows that I'm highly recommending: Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu, Ted Lasso on Apple TV Plus, and Lovecraft Country on HBO. Okay, that's a lot of reviews, man. We're already 13 minutes into the episode, and we haven't even talked news yet. So let's go ahead and let's make that beeline to the news of the week. So we have the brand new trailer, speaking of HBO Max, for Raised by Wolves. This is from Ridley Scott, of course, director of Alien and all kinds of cool stuff. His new show, Raised by Wolves, starts streaming on September 3rd. On HBO Max, but you can check out the trailer right now, and this looks like a real cool sci-fi show. The Fear Street film trilogy is actually moving from Disney to Netflix. That's right. So following the merger of Disney and Fox, the Fear Street trilogy was supposed to be a Disney Plus thing and has been moved over to Netflix, so they will take over on that. The digital version of King of Staten Island has now been released. That's the new Judd Apatow movie with Pete Davidson. I reviewed this one probably a month or two ago. Pretty good movie. I wouldn't buy it, but definitely worth checking out if you missed this one. The new Halo game has been delayed. That's right, Halo Infinite has been delayed to 2021. So sorry about that. New York Comic Con partners with YouTube for its virtual 2020 event. Martin Scorsese has signed a multi-year film and TV deal with Apple. I'm excited about this news. Amazon Prime and STX Films are looking to reunite the team behind My Spy for My Spy 2. That's right. It is a big hit over on Amazon, and they're looking to get Dave Bautista and Chloe Coleman back for the sequel, and I'd be totally down with this. I loved My Spy, another great little family film. So let's do it, man. My Spy 2, let's roll. Alicia Keys is set to produce a new romantic comedy over on Netflix, directed by Steven Tushida. We have a goodbye from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cast as they say their goodbyes in the series finale featurette. That's right, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended its 7-year run last week on the season finale, and it was a real good season finale. I was a little 50-50 on this season, but I am sad to see the team go, man. I have loved Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. since day one, so they will be missed. I'm excited about this news. Will Smith is going to be producing a drama-based version of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's right. A fan-made film came out, and Will Smith got his hands on it. He watched it, and he liked it, and he wants to adapt it into a new drama version of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So, hey, I love The Fresh Prince. I love it because it's funny. So I don't know how I'm going to feel when it becomes a drama, but I feel like they'll do something really special with it, so I am totally down. Sarah Paulson's new horror thriller Run, which was supposed to come to theaters, has now officially been bought and will be distributed over on Hulu. It'll now be a Hulu original film, so congratulations there. I was looking forward to this one, so now I can check it out on Hulu. We have the teaser trailer for John Bronco, which introduces Walton Goggins as the greatest forward pitchman. So check out that trailer. Walton Goggins, fantastic. Henry Golding says that the G.I. Joe spinoff is a different kind of superhero film. So can't wait to see what people are going to think of it. Hopefully we'll get a trailer here soon. The live-action Mulan secures a theatrical release in China, so congratulations there. DC launches the Suit Up Challenge to celebrate their DC fandom. So check that out and do the hashtag Suit Up in your favorite cosplay, and maybe you'll get retweeted by the DC account. It's very, very cool. There's a new Mulan trailer that dropped, and it teases the Disney Plus debut. Congratulations to my man Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for the second year in a row. He is the top, highest paid actor. Man, that's phenomenal for that dude. And congratulations to Ryan Reynolds, who landed in the number 2 spot. So congratulations there. Seth MacFarlane is working on a new show called The Winds of War. It'll be a new miniseries that he's putting together for NBC. HBO and Sky order a new darkly comic horror series called The Baby. So that'll be interesting. We have the trailer for Freaks, which will be Netflix's first German superhero movie. Very, very cool. The Witcher Season 2 is officially resumed production in the UK, so glad we're moving along on that. Warner Media CFO warns that more 2020 films may still get delayed. So a lot of movie theaters looking to reopen here in the next week or two. But yeah, the Warner Brothers CFO saying, hey, don't be shocked if we delay some more stuff. So that doesn't make me happy. You know, I feel about delays, especially if the theaters are actually opening, even though I'm pissed because I live in Arizona and our governor has still mandated that theaters stay closed. So even if they could reopen, they won't. And that makes me mad because it seems like pretty much we're right on that cusp of theaters opening back up. So hopefully he will pull the plug on that here soon. Disney says that tickets for the New Mutants will go on sale soon, so it looks like it's actually going to hold on to that release date if the theaters can reopen for August 28th. AMC theaters will supposedly pass some COVID-19 safety protocol cost over to the ticket buyer, but AMC is saying that is not the case, and it looks like they're going to keep their same rates. They even sent an email out saying that they're going to not raise the charge for the A-list membership and all that kind of good stuff, so who knows what's going to end up happening there. We have an article up with Ruby Rose talking about why she stepped down as Batwoman, so another pretty interesting article. I mean, pretty much is what I talked about before. She's never really been a lead on a show, and I think she was just super overwhelmed at the hours and the time she had to put in for this thing, and she got a little scared and was like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this anymore. So yeah. Going back to that Fear Street trilogy, based on the R.L. Stine books, Netflix has acquired the rights and actually has planted a summer 2021 debut date on that. Peacock has handed out a series order for the new YA drama, One of Us is Lying. It's True. So there you go. That is a YA drama based on the best-selling novel by Karen M. McManus, and it'll become a new Peacock original here soon. Daytime talk show The Doctors has revealed Wednesday that the best-selling author and medical expert Dr. Ian Smith will officially host season 13. CBS is hammering out another season for Tough as Nails. It's been renewed for a second season. In sequel news that I never thought I'd see, 47 Ronin. Most of you probably were like, what? 47 Ronin was a movie with Keanu Reeves many, many moons ago. They're going to do a sequel, but it's not what you think. I mean, Keanu's not coming back. This isn't really a direct sequel. This is kind of a reboot, but a futuristic cyberpunk kind of version of it that will kind of follow somewhat what the original did. Ron Wan is set to direct the film, and yes, it has been greenlit, even though the original 47 Ronin was a financial disaster, cost a lot of money and did not make that money back. I did not like this movie, as cool as it looked in the trailer. But yes, they're doing a futuristic cyberpunkish type version as a sequel, so we'll see where that goes, but don't expect anybody to return from the original movie. Jonathan Pryce is set to play Prince Philip in The Crown season 5 and 6. Logan Lerman and Asia Butterfield are set to lead James Shammas's College Republicans. Lulu Wang is set to helm the English adaptation of Like Father, Like Son. We have some new posters for Tenet to check out. Beanie Feldstein is going to lead Apple TV Plus's new animated series, Harriet the Spy. We have the ensemble cast unveiled for the new Batman animated movie Soul of the Dragon, which is a 70s set Batman show, or movie, animated movie I should say. Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender has lost the original creators. This has a lot of people scared. So they were going to do a live action Avatar: The Last Airbender show on Netflix. And a lot of people were a little concerned because of the M. Night Shyamalan film. But the big kudos here was that, hey, we have the original creators of the anime with us working on this show, and it's going to be fantastic. So everybody was like, oh, wow, okay, cool, this is going to be tight. Now the original creators have left the project over creative differences, and you know how that goes, and that's a little scary. And so we're going to have to see where this one goes, because I have no idea at this point. Netflix assures people that it's still going to be A-okay, but there's obviously a reason the creators left, and that's the scary part. So we'll see what happens there. Elizabeth Moss is set to reunite with Blumhouse Pictures for a new thriller film called Mrs. March. Netflix has unveiled the first look images for the Babysitter sequel. That's right. September 2020 is when this one's going to come out, and I'm excited about that. The Babysitter was a big surprise for me. I know earlier we were talking about how crappy most Netflix original films were, but The Babysitter was one that really shocked me, and I really, really enjoyed. And I can't believe they're even doing a sequel to it, but it's coming September 2020, so get ready. I will be there opening weekend for damn sure on my couch. Very, very cool. So, we got several articles up talking about the S.H.I.E.L.D. finale, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so check that out if you are interested. Remember, just go to twitter.com/amiontheair. You can find all our articles there to catch up on. American Ninja Warrior is finally bringing back their next season. They've set the premiere date for a pandemic-shortened season 12, coming out hopefully in September. Netflix has landed Daniel Kaluuya to produce and lead a new movie called The Upper World. Alexander Daddario, Lost Girls and Love Hotels is being revealed. We have the trailer for that. It's a new romantic drama. Check that out. HBO's Between the World and Me has officially been greenlit and is going to be putting together a pretty big cast. So get ready for the announcements there. Two new shows that were coming to Comedy Central, The Other Two and Southside, have officially been moved from Comedy Central over to HBO Max in a new programming deal. So congratulations there for them getting the rights to that. Hulu has debuted the first teaser and trailer for the new show Bad Hair, so check that out. Leonardo DiCaprio's Appian Way sets a first-look film deal with Sony Pictures. We have the new trailer for The War with Grandpa. This is Robert De Niro doing a kiddie movie. It's supposedly based on a best-selling book that I've never heard of. But basically, Robert De Niro's old, and he ends up living with his kids, who have their kids, and he gets into a feud with the oldest son. So yeah, it'll be fun. The War with Grandpa. LA Finest Season 2 trailer is out. You can check it out, and it has a premiere date for September. So even though in September Season 1 will debut on Fox, Season 2 will be debuting on Spectrum. So look for that. We have the trailer for No Escape, which is a new horror thriller coming out. Check that out. We have the teaser trailer for Trinket Season 2. We have some new details revealed on Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, so check that out. We have the trailer for Netflix's new show Young Wallander. Welcome to Blumhouse. So Amazon is doing some stuff with Blumhouse, which is interesting because Blumhouse has a big deal with Hulu, and they've been doing original movies like once a month on Hulu. Now Amazon's turn comes, and we have Welcome to the Blumhouse, which is going to be 8 feature film thrillers that'll be debuting on Amazon Prime. So very interesting there. Hopefully they get some good stuff because the Hulu stuff has been pretty janky. Star Wars gets a new Lego holiday special that'll be coming to Disney+. The Devil All the Time trailer. That's right, this dropped. It's for the new Netflix movie that comes out in September, starring Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson. This trailer is interesting. I know the first half of the trailer, I was like, this looks pretty bad. I don't know if I want to watch it. But then it really ramps up in the second half. and now I think I'm intrigued to check it out. It's got a real great cast, of course, led by Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland, and Batman himself, Robert Pattinson. So we'll check it out. It's on Netflix in September. HBO Max has officially added a disclaimer to Mel Brooks' classic comedy Blazing Saddles. So that's how we're getting. Stargirl boss reassures that season 2 on the CW will be even better, nothing less. I know a lot of people were worried that because it's not on the DC universe, it was going to be a lower budget, it was going to not be as cool, but they're saying don't worry about that. So there we go. So we'll try not to worry about that. AMC Theaters expects to open around 100 American theaters in just a week. So if you go to the website right now, if you're waiting to see when your AMC is going to open, go to the website, put in your zip code, and it'll tell you when your theater is going to reopen. And if you're in a town like me in Arizona, it'll just pop up and say, we'll reopen when local officials say it's okay to do so. Something like that. So, yay. Let's see here. Kenya Barris is set to produce a Ben Crump documentary over on Netflix. Peacock has acquired the rights to a new Clueless series reboot. That's right, so that will be coming to the new Peacock streaming app. From what I hear, the Clueless series reboot will actually be focused on a side character from the movie, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a little bummed about this. This is kind of that cancel culture that I'm a little bummed that I'm just kind of a little tired of seeing. But as you all know, probably by now, about 2 months ago, really, it's been a minute, Chris D'Elia was accused of some sexual harassment allegations. And since then, it's been kind of quiet. Nothing's really been proven. It's just been speculation at this point. But projects are starting to fall off for Chris because that's just the way it works right now, right? You get accused of something and nobody wants to work with you anymore. So I know Netflix was supposed to do a new show with him. They canceled it. They've left up his comedy specials, which I'm appreciative of. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So Chris was going to have a role in the upcoming Zack Snyder film, Army of the Dead. The movie's already done filming, and he was one of the military guys in the movie, along as the big ensemble cast. I was looking forward to this movie. I like Chris. I think he's funny as hell. I was hoping that these accusations were not true, and I don't know. They might be, they might not be, because once again, nothing's really been proven. It's been kind of radio silent since the original allegations. But Zack Snyder has moved ahead with replacing Chris D'Elia. That's right. He is going to bring on Tig Notaro, and he's going to do some reshoots, and he's going to actually reshoot some of the scenes, and he's going to put Tig in there and totally take out Chris. And it's just unfortunate. Tig is funny, but to me, she's not Chris D'Elia. And I was looking forward to seeing his, how he worked with the team on this movie, and now I'm not going to have that, and I'm going to have this substitute thing that when I see her in the movie, I'm just going to be thinking, how would this have been with Chris? The movie was done. Is it worth spending all the extra money to do reshoots to do this? I don't know. I mean, there's really no right or wrong answer here. It's just sad. It's just very sad that we're just so quick to kick people out of things and throw them the boot and just say, too bad, your career's ruined, because somebody decided to come out and say something on Twitter with really no proof, and nothing really happened to show me or anybody else that he really did this stuff. So, it used to be innocent until proven guilty. Now it's guilty until proven innocent, unfortunately. But that's the news. Zack Snyder has officially swapped Chris D'Elia with Tig Notaro for Army of the Dead, which is going to be a Netflix original later in the year, or it might even be pushed to 2021 now. We'll have to see how the reshoots go. Frida Pinto is set to lead and produce the new Henna Artist TV adaptation. That's right, based on the book The Henna Artist. It'll be turned into a TV adaptation. Idris Elba is set to star in a new Apple TV Plus spy thriller film from Simon Kinberg. So I like that. Good combination there. We have the trailer for Under Gods. Check that out. Netflix's Love Hard has officially cast Nina Dobrev, Melton, and Yang. And so they're putting together a pretty cool ensemble cast here for this new Netflix movie. We have the trailer for Scare Me, which is a new horror comedy film set for October over on the Shudder streaming service. We have the Weezer music video for Beginning of the End, which is from the Bill and Ted 3 soundtrack. We also have a music video from Christina Aguilera for her new song Loyal, Brave, True from Mulan. Let's see here. What else we got? We have a new trailer for Unhinged, which is the new Russell Crowe movie that's supposedly coming out next weekend in theaters. DC Fandom has unveiled its full schedule of film and TV panels, so definitely check that out to be aware of when and where to watch. Remember, that's going to be streaming live on August 22nd. I'm super excited for this. Hope we get some really exciting news there. The Batman co-writer says that Bruce Wayne's trauma will be explored in very surprising ways in the movie, which I love. Kevin Smith says he has a script done for Tusk 2. No thanks, Kevin. I love you, buddy, but I don't need a Tusk 2. All right, the final nail in the coffin has happened for the DC Universe app. That's right, because DC Universe original TV series, all of them will be moving to HBO Max. That's what the HBO Max DC CCO said. The Titans is moving over, along with everything else on the video library will just become HBO Max. So without any original content, this seems to be the writing on the wall, the end to the DC Universe app, which is very sad because I've had the DC Universe app since day one launch, and I'm very sad to see it go. But hey, give me some more stuff to watch in HBO Max. I'm okay with that. The Billboard Music Awards has been officially rescheduled for a live October telecast, so that'll be pretty cool. DC's Jim Lee talks about the company's future. You can check that out. A lot of stuff going on DC. Let's see here. Tyler Perry and BET Network's BET Plus streamer crosses 1 million subscribers, so congratulations there to a new streaming platform. Sarah Haynes is in talks for a return to The View. NCIS and NCIS Los Angeles have set tentative start dates. 2 more CBS TV Studios dramas get to go ahead to resume filming as CBS fall lineup begins to take shape. The Mandalorian's Dark Saber Explained. That's right, the history of Moff Gideon's lightsaber is being broken down. We have the article up. Check it out to know more. Rocksteady's new Suicide Squad game looks to be officially called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I love the name of that. This game hopefully looks amazing, and I can't wait to see some more stuff at the fandom. All right. This Is Us. Season 5 is set to write in coronavirus. That's right. They decided to attack things head on. I mean, I think every show at this point is going to talk about coronavirus, right? I don't think there's any way around it. The Crown. We finally have some other casting news there. Elizabeth Debicki, who I love, especially from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, she will be playing Princess Diana in the final 2 seasons of the show. Snoot Entertainment. Campo Santo is developing a Firewatch film adaptation. The CW fall schedule, Supernatural, sets its final episodes for October, so you can finally see that finale for Supernatural. We have the trailer for The Secrets We Keep, starring Noomi Rapace and Joel Kinnaman. I'm excited about this news. They're going to do a remake of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and this time it'll star Will Smith and Kevin Hart. I love it. I love it. I know some people out there are a little bummed. A lot of people don't like remakes, but I'm telling you, I have a good feeling about Will Smith and Kevin Hart together to do this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that just got greenlit earlier today. Vita's Melissa Barra lands a key role in the Scream reboot, so congratulations to her. Amandla Stenberg has joined Universal's Dear Evan Hansen. Netflix debuts the first trailer for the new comedy series The Duchess. Congratulations to Jensen Ackles. Speaking of Supernatural, he is going to be in The Boys Season 3. That's right, he is signed on, and he's going to play the original superhero. That's right, the original superhero that a lot of this stuff is all based on. So congratulations to him getting brought on for The Boys Season 3. Will Wheaton is set to narrate Ready Player 2, the audiobook. Earth to Ned, we have the trailer for that, which introduces Disney Plus's new alien talk show host. James Wan says that Aquaman 2 will feature some horror elements. We have the teaser trailer for Enola Holmes, starring Netflix's Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. This will also be coming to Netflix. Check it out, with Henry Cavill in it as well as her either older brother or dad. I can't remember who he's playing. I know he plays Sherlock Holmes in it, but I don't remember if she's his little sister. I think she's his little sister. Star Trek Strange New Worlds will be a return to the standalone episodes, so they're not going to be building out a big universe like Star Trek Discovery and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people are excited about that one. I'm sad about this news. Lawrence Fishburne was interviewed recently, and he says that he wasn't even asked to return to The Matrix 4. That bums me out because I was waiting to hear that he was joining up with the cast. Because how do you bring back Neo and Trinity and not have Morpheus? You know? They might have plans for some kind of younger version of Morpheus. I don't know, maybe. But how do you not bring back Lawrence Fishburne? Come on, man. A little bummed about that. Bloodshot is officially returning to the big screen after early VOD release post-shutdown. That's right. Remember, Bloodshot was actually the last movie I saw in the theater back in March before theaters shut down. So it was only in theaters for a week, and then everything shut down. So they're looking to put it back in theaters and maybe recoup some of that money. But you know what? It's also been on VOD since the end of March. So I don't know how much money they'll get in the theater for it, but I did enjoy Bloodshot very much. Let's see here. America's Got Talent. Simon Cowell's latest replacement has been named. That's right. Kenan Thompson is going to be filling in his chair for the week. Kelly Clarkson did it last week, so hopefully Simon is back soon. Reese Witherspoon and the Masked Singer bosses are teaming for a new country music competition that'll be on Apple TV+. So congratulations there. Congratulations here to Verizon, man. Like, Verizon has announced, last year they did a really cool thing where they said, if you sign up for our unlimited plan, we'll give you a year free of Disney Plus. Well, if you're on certain unlimited plans right now, not only do you get Disney Plus, but you get it forever. It's not a 1-year thing anymore. And you also get the bundle, which includes Hulu and ESPN. So that is fantastic news right there. A $13 value, totally free every single month, as part of your Verizon Unlimited plan. So check that out for more details. That launches on August 20th. And last, in some good news, finally, some peace and some justice. 2 men have been arrested in the 2002 killing of Run DMC's Jam Master Jay. That's right, Jam Master Jay was murdered back in 2002, and they never caught the people until today. 2 men have been arrested. We finally have some peace. We know what happened, and this is great news for his family and his friends. Awesome stuff right there. And that, my friends, is the news of the week. So even with 13 minutes of reviews in the beginning, we still finished out right at that sweet 40-minute mark, so I love it. But that, my friends, is the latest and greatest in entertainment news. Let's do some shout-outs and wrap this baby up. Make sure you check out our website, amiontheair.com. Okay, it's the easiest way to find our show. You can download, rate, and subscribe on Apple Podcast. If Apple Podcast ain't your thing, don't you worry. We're available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podchaser, Google Play Podcast. We're on all the different platforms, so don't you worry. We got you covered. We're always streaming, too, on YouTube, so you can always find all the episodes on YouTube, youtube.com/amiontheair. We're available on Instagram. Check me out on Stardust. Stardust is an awesome app where I do video reviews. That's right, they're 30-second mini video reviews for television, movies, trailers. I post all the newest, latest, and greatest stuff right there on Stardust. Follow me, I'll follow you back. It is a really cool community over there. And shout out to our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. Check out the website. Check us out on Twitter. Follow at reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio. Simply just that, no .com. It's a great podcast website with a lot of cool stuff, including us. So that'll do it for me once again on this Monday, August the 17th. Last week's show I did on my brother's birthday, and I shouted him out, and I, told him the episode was dedicated to him. This episode here, dedicated to Mama. That's right. In 2 days, or I should say in 3 days, on August 19th, on Wednesday, August 19th, it is my mother's birthday. It's also my parents' anniversary. My mom passed away several years ago. I miss you, Mom. I miss you every single day. I think about you every single day. I wish I could talk to you every single day. And I just hope that you're watching down on us all up there in peace. So we miss you. We love you. This episode dedicated to Mama. So, with that all being said, team, please take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace!
Bye, everybody. Red Dragons! Red Dragons!